Hello beautiful souls and welcome back. Still on the walk, still on the hike, but I just wanted to show you something, and it's after again speaking to such a beautiful soul. I want to give a big shout out to Jim, who I've met on the trail. Beautiful guy. Just come away for the weekend. I'd like to get away more, but he doesn't, but he goes away camping and hiking, and he's got some phenomenal stories from the past where he's gone away, where he's done the Pennine Way and things like that. But anyway, after I was still talking to him, I noticed something which I'll show you now. I'll show you. Let me turn you. And it's this here. Can you see it? This tree here. So it looks like it's blown down in a storm or something. And if I zoom in there, you can see it's got all new growth. So all the top of it's gone, but it's got all new growth. And in that little knoll there, you might, no, I don't think you can quite work it out. There's a nest, and the birds keep coming and going. So the birds keep coming and going in that nest up there. You can see the tree there still. So what it is, this tree is blown down. The top of it has been blown off. It looks like it's broken, it's gone. And yet up there you can see it's got all this new growth. And it's the same, it's akin to human beings. When something happens, when something breaks in our life, when something goes wrong in our life, when something we suddenly find a hurdle in our life, we can regrow. We can grow from somewhere else. We can decide on that spot, are we going to stay there in this broken place? Are we going to stay there, or are we going to grow from different areas and different places? And just like the nest, we can sustain life. We can help others at the same time. And that's what this tree has done, and that's what most trees done. When you go out in nature and you see trees, there's some trees that have completely collapsed, fallen, and then the growth has come up then from the actual fallen tree, and it's regrown, and you see it continually all over the place. And it's exactly the same as human beings. It's exactly the same. There's no difference whatsoever. Jim told me a story of him going on the Pennine Way. He did the Pennine Way, and he got halfway up the Pennine Way and he had issues where he had to stop and he had to go home. So he went home and he redid it. So he did the whole Pennine Way from start to finish again. Just so he'd done it because he had to stop halfway through. And I'm not saying that you have to do things like that, but if you come to an obstacle in life, it's not the end of life, it's not the end of it. We can change direction at any possible time we want. I mean, a couple of beautiful souls up one of the mountains who was going up there, and a big shout out as well to them, Helen and Bill, absolutely beautiful people. And he told me a few stories where he'd made plans, he'd made a goal in life and made this goal, and then other people have told me this, where they've made this goal and they've gone towards this goal and suddenly something's happened where they're not going to reach this goal, so they've changed to a different direction. And they've carried on, and eventually it's usually, and I'd say probably 99% of the time, it's usually that diversion has taken you to a better route than what you thought possible. As long as you know that you can do it, and you can move, you can always change direction, you can always change your life no matter what. There's people that I have met who have been working half their life, 16 hours a day, 14 hours a day, whatever, and suddenly they've stopped and changed their life. And they've started helping other people, and that's the main thing about it. This is the main thing about it. When you change your step in life, if you change it where you're helping others, no consequence to yourself. Let's get that clear. No consequence for yourself. So this is not helping others and making your life worse by helping them, or you not living your life. You living your life and helping others along the way. And just like nature does, just like the trees do, just like everything in nature helps each other, and there's a complete balance in nature. If one thing disappears, then everything in the area disappears. There's many things that you can see where people have redone ponds and things like that, and they've redone it and they've taken out all the wildlife, all the insects and things, and they've got rid of them all, and everything else has died. And this is what it is in life. It's helping others. We can change direction, just like this tree. with all this new growth from it, where it's broken on the top and it's not stopped it. It's not stopped itself growing. It's not stopped itself living. It's not had the top chopped off and thought, oh Christ, that's it, I'm going to die. That's the end of it. I can't do anything more. And it's exactly the same for human beings, beautiful souls. Exactly the same for human beings. There is always another direction, another way, another area to take, another avenue to take. Always, even if, just like the tree there, it's stepped back, it's taken a couple of steps back, and then regrown from there. And he's, I'm sorry, listen. I'm sure you can hear that. You can hear the birds in the background, and around here the birds are just phenomenal. There's such an array of birds, all sorts, and you hear all these different beautiful songs of the birds living in these trees that know full well up there that they can take a step back, regroup, and grow from a different direction, grow from a different place. And we can all do that. We can all do it, beautiful souls. And being out in nature shows us this in abundance. It shows us it in abundance continually. It never stops showing us. So that's just a quick one in the middle. We're on our way up and over Kinder Scout at the moment. We're just coming up to the tree line now, and this tree line's going to end next, so it's going to be completely bleak. Up Kinder Scout and around and across to the higher stones of Bleaklow. But thank you very much for watching this. I just did this one in between because I had to get it out there from it's just thoughts that come in from this beautiful soul that I met, and to let you all know that you can change direction. Just because you're going in one direction in life, it does not mean to say that you have to keep going in that direction. You can change. I find it all the time on paths. I come across something where I can't get across it, or it's a river or something, and I've got to change direction to get across it, and I'll cross it and then come back again if need be. But sometimes I don't come back, I just go at a diagonal angle. There is always a way, beautiful souls, always. There is never not a way, never not a way, always a way forward. And the way to do it, to start it off, is just do it. When you want to do something, you want to go out and you want to get adventure, or you want to get experience, or you want to change your life, just do it. That's it. Be kind to yourselves, beautiful souls, extremely kind to yourselves. Much love and many blessings to each and every one of you. Thank you.